It stands as one of the most profound compositions in the classical repertoire, and we are getting the chance to experience it right here in Charleston. The Charleston Symphony is set to present Verdi's Requiem at the Gaillard Center. And joining us with more is orchestra's principal pops conductor, Yuri Becker. Yuri, it's great to have you back on the show.
Thank you, Taylor. Thanks so much for having me.
So for those not familiar with Verdi's Requiem, can you give us an overview of what it is?
Sure. Well, first of all, Verdi is a well-known opera composer. He wrote incredible gems like La Traviata, Rigoletto, Aida, right? And Verdi Requiem, it's a Requiem Mass for the dead. And Verdi's friend passed away, Manzoni, and in his honor, he wrote this Requiem, which is obviously a religious work, but at the same time, it's so operatic. It's absolutely epic and requires huge operatic resources. Our Charleston Symphony will be over 80 musicians, 85 or so musicians. We're going to have 3 choirs combined. We have the CSO chorus, we have a CSU chorus, and Charleston Men's chorus, both directed by Rob Taylor and Ricard Bordas. And so there'll be over 150 singers, 80 musicians, and then also 4 internationally renowned vocal soloists will sing in front.
Yeah, how exciting is that? And now, why did you guys choose Verdi's Requiem?
Well, this is a staple in the repertoire. It's a beautiful work, and it's incredibly moving. The concert will be without intermission. It's about 85 minutes long from start to finish, and it has 7 sections. It's beautiful, it's epic, it's religious, has all these great aspects, but also it's great for our community to hear. And not only that, it allows us to collaborate with various choruses from our wonderful choruses from our community. Yeah.
And now, what themes are we going to see in this?
Well, there is a famous moment there, probably in the second movement, second section called Dies Irae, and it's a very famous moment when the chorus sings very loud and an orchestra is playing. You can see a timpani and bass drums just going at it, and it's just a hair-raising moment.
Wow. And now, how are you guys preparing to put on a performance of this magnitude?
Well, I mean, I started working on this a year ago. First of all, selecting vocal soloists. It's so important to have the right voices. You need the voices that are very mature, they're very big, that can cut through a big orchestra. And then I reach out to choruses, Charleston Symphony Orchestra Chorus, they're our partners, and we work together often, and they love singing. And last night I worked with them. They sound amazing. Yeah.
And now this is in just a few days, March 22nd and 23rd at the Gaillard Center, right?
That's right, Friday and Saturday night.
At 7:30?
7:30 p.m.
And lucky for us, we get a little sneak peek. We're going to hear an excerpt after the break. What are we going to hear?
Yes, so we have a newest member of our symphony. We have a new principal cellist, that's Benjamin McKinley, and he's going to play a little bit of the offertory section on the cello. It's a very famous moment that starts with the whole cello section, and we'll hear just that.
That's so exciting. Well, before we get to that, Yuri, you guys just released the 2024-2025 season calendar. Tell us about it. It's very exciting.
We're very excited about it. It's an excellent season. So in the Masterwork series, some of the highlights, we have Beethoven's 5th Symphony, conducted by renowned maestro Joan Falletta. And she's the music director of the Buffalo Philharmonic and coming here. We have a famous conductor from Austria, Hans Graf, is going to the Berlioz Symphonie Fantastique. We have pianist extraordinaire Jeremy Denk playing Rachmaninoff 3rd Piano Concerto, which will be part of a Rachmaninoff festival. It's his 150th birthday. Okay, so Tchaikovsky Violin Concerto, Brahms 2nd Symphony. We have Classical Guitar Concerto. Trying to think outside of the box. So it's not always violin or piano soloists or singers. We give them classical guitar. And for pop series, we have music of the movies, as we do every year, and this year will be music of the movies from the 80s. And this year I'm going to have a co-host. I have Jean Louisa Kelly. She's a renowned actress. She was in Mr. Holland's Opus and Top Gun Maverick, so she's going to join and co-host it and also sing a couple of numbers. We have our annual Holiday Pops, is a tradition program of Harlem Renaissance and James Bond.
Wow, oh my gosh, so much to look forward to.
Yes,
so much to look forward to.
There's tremendous momentum around Symphony. We're just so proud and excited, and we're here to serve our community, for everyone.
Well, Yuri, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Taylor.
Stay tuned. After the break, we hear a very special performance. We're back in 2 minutes.